Oh yeah. So welcome to episode 45 of Occultists Anonymous. How you doing, guys? This episode brought to you by, or sponsored by, Roll20, The Onyx Path, and viewers like you. Yes, I'm going to say it every time. Thank you guys for your support. Everybody who follows, subscribes, likes, comments, all you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. It's very cool to have you guys along on our wacky adventures and stealthy mage hijinks. We're doing a heist with no rogues. That's like tight wire acts without nets. Do you understand how difficult? Yeah, it's doing pretty well so far. So a special shout out.
It's going to get loud now.
It is going to be, yes. For those of you who have played Payday 2, it's time to go loud. Man, that game tier. Sorry, anyways, I'm getting distracted and talking about other games. Yes, special shout out to our Patreon subscribers, followers, supporters, whatever, patrons. Thank you very much. We are off to a rolling start here. For your monetary support, we appreciate it. Thank you to Thomas, Schmitty, Samuel, Ryan, Perry, Nova, Michael, Cat Feathers, Josh, James, Giovanni, Danny, Claire, Brandon, and Alexander. Thank you guys for your financial support. I mean, and they're still here, right, Craig?
Yeah, there's so many. I don't understand.
I love it because Craig's face is my feelings about it every time. He's just, what? Yes. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I might not kill these guys today. We'll see. Cool. So when we last left off, hang on, did I go over everything? Yep, I did. Okay. When we last left off, the cabal was split just a little bit.
Kinda.
Yeah. They have infiltrated a Seers, what'd you guys say, nest? I think you had said before, a nest of Seers. Trying to get a grimoire, Thrazon's Codex of Cerebromancy, in case anybody didn't know what it was, and it sounds super cool. I made it up, so, of course it sounds cool to me. Yeah. Considerably less useful of a grimoire now that there is no longer a Mastigos. But
can't believe you picked John to get the first legendary.
And so they're in the art gallery. Weird is naked on the north side of the art gallery with all her wet clothes in her bag and a rapier.
I really figured Songbird was going to be the first one to be naked in the show. But
right.
We've done it in like episode 2.
Yeah, I was walking around the apartment with a toga and bedsheet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Next to a pair of hive souls that are moving some art. On the south side, Songbird, who has just short-term dispelled, suppressed some teleportation magic. And then not Weird, Atratus is hiding in what appears to be some kind of break room with a TV playing, a guard sleeping on a couch.
She's like, knees up to her chest, gun against her forehead, saying, nobody see me.
No, I'm pretty sure she is pointing that gun.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting to shoot anyone that walks in the room. If they walk in the room, don't see me and leave, that's okay. But
I appreciate the clarification. I love this. If you do, please run Vampire for Ash. Oh, probably never running Vampire, but thanks. Who knows? Maybe one day as a one shot. So yeah,
Bloodlines is coming. It's okay.
Yeah. That is where vampire. We will pick up. Yeah, I think so. So that's where you guys are standing. Songbird is the only one who's able to see the mage and one of the hive soul who are heading towards a door here. That's where Weird's token went to. Okay. And go.
I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I can see her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
She's like here, right?
Yeah, she's unknown to Atratus. She's on the other side of your door.
Of my door. Okay.
Okay, I'm looking for the stone tablet.
Okay, so yeah, as the hive soul are like moving that thing, you can see what actually all of you had seen before in that scrying spell that Intersection had cast a month ago or so, and there are cabinets and glass display cases, and then kind of not smack dab in the middle, but against one wall near to the middle is this large glass case with the what you know as the codex propped up on nice little stand, so it's quite visible. Well, actually, because both of you have mage sight, just about everything in the cases here appear to be enchanted in some way. Most of the spells appear to be matter, things that probably give it more durability and resistance to wear and tear and stuff like that. If not the actual objects themselves, then maybe the casing that they're in. But yeah, you see that grimoire. You see like a book opened up on like a lectern with like gilt edges. There are like some crossed swords up on a wall that are kind of glowing with enchantment. There's a number of kind of magical items. Songbird, you sounded like you had something planned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I am casting a spell.
What are you casting?
I am the good one. Celestial Fire.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, for a really, really good reason. That is such a good mage killer spell. For those of you at home, actually, hang on. Let me double check your stuff. So 3 reach is for instant.
I am
sensory.
At the same time dropping my mutable mask.
Okay.
But I just don't want to obliterate myself with paradox.
Okay.
So instant, sensory, aggravated.
Okay.
Which costs mana.
Mm-hmm. And so you're not targeting her mana?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. And so that Gnosis adding another 4 potency on top of the base 4 potency that it's got.
Mm-hmm.
7 Yantra bonus with penalties. Okay, that's fine. And then willpower. Cool. So go ahead and roll that. Yes, and for those of you at home, the mage summons the supernal fires of the Aether to smite her enemies. This is not base fallen flame, but rather the pure expression of awakened will. This is an attack spell. Its damage is equal to the spell's potency and inflicts lethal damage, or in this case, aggravated damage.
I'm using one of my ropes. I can do that, right?
You're using it
spell?
as a rote. Mm-hmm.
No, one of my rote rolls. From the...
No, you cannot apply this to
only.
spellcasting.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was one of the things that we could...
That is with ritual casting.
Okay.
And still doubles your ritual cast.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine then. All right. What is that?
I believe you do have this as a rote, though, don't you?
Dice? No, I have the 3-dot one as a rote.
Oh, I thought... Was this not the one that you learned from...
I just got Prime 4.
Oh, that's true. You never would have had the chance for it. Okay, yep.
All right. So I am falling into my Shadow Name persona on one turn, pulling out my dagger on the second turn, and then high speech on that last turn to weave it in.
Okay. And then... so we're only handling 2 overreach.
2 overreach.
So you're still...
So 2 dice.
Right.
Because of my dedicated tool.
Right. Oh, right. 2 dice, not 2 overreach. Right. Thank you.
2 dice of paradox.
Yep. Nothing.
Cool.
So yes, just because of the dramatic timing,
9 dice.
As you're speaking aloud in high speech, the woman who's reaching for that door handle kind of stops, turns, and just, we'll see what happens. Oh. Would you like some bonus potency?
Absolutely, I'll take an extra potency.
Okay. Thinking through.
Does she have any shields up or anything?
That is exactly what I am thinking of. I know what shields, I know what armor she has access to. I don't think any of them are going to help her. She does not have much in the way of prime.
She's fucking rip.
Is there any withstand involved in this? Because
her health pool.
Yeah, so you can just bypass her withstand.
9 aggravated sub.
Yeah. blah, 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 blah. Defense, which we don't care about, and mind.
Is it one more paradox? Someone mentioned that he'd already rolled before.
It is one more. Yep.
That's fine.
Cool. Thank
Fuck
you for
chat.
Yeah, thank you, chat, for yes. Thank you, fuck you,
Songbird.
chat.
I love you, chat.
Yep.
I love you, chat.
We don't say fuck you, chat.
So yes.
She dead? I'll roll an
thinking,
hubris right now.
Actually, with that, especially because, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were looking to kill her.
Oh,
So
yeah.
go ahead and roll. Let me pull up that breaking point. Where's wisdom at? I believe.
Does he have to roll for all the people he killed earlier?
No,
I didn't kill anybody yet.
No, and the big thing here is the pure intention to kill,
Mhm.
and you're very similar to when he smote a ghost.
Okay, so before it was like fighting self-defense, that's fine. This is, you are seeking to kill her.
Right.
So, okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
Probably,
roll
what, 3 dice?
3 dice.
Yo, look at that.
Okay. Yes. Adamantine.
I am immune to acts of hubris.
yes. Lean into that. See how that goes. Yeah. So, and especially, I'll be honest. At this point,
All right, so she dead.
She's dead.
Cool.
Yeah. Leaning,
She just like explodes in a fucking just like very like Raiders of the Last Ark. Her skin and everything just like melting in celestial flame.
Mhm. And yes, we are saying that 13 lethal does not outright kill somebody. It might, but that wasn't what he was going for.
Right. They might die. They might be bleeding out downstairs, but I don't know that.
Yep. This person he targeted to kill. Yeah, also that's true. He's one int. Yeah, I hit people really hard all the time and they don't die. No. Yeah, so she just ignites in fire. And just is consumed. Let's see what happens then.
All of her spells go away.
Spells are all going to go away. I'm trying to think if there's
Unless
anything
she's tied them off or something, right?
else. Correct. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she is just catches fire. The
You're welcome anytime now.
Hmm?
I just say that out loud.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, don't worry, they're coming. I'm looking for a quick thing. Hold that thought. But yeah, the hive soul that was with her kind of turns and basically pulls his walkie-talkie as he's watching this woman, basically burning in place.
Whoop.
Yeah. And whoops, let's see here. Going through yeah, so calls out and pulls his walkie-talkie, says Thanatos to the art gallery now, and basically shoves that door that the woman was going towards, shoves it open, doesn't even step far into it, but basically gets cover and like looking towards the hole. Yep.
The one that Atratus is in?
She's the hive soul is now in that room, but is not looking at her. He's basically stepped into the room and is using the doorway as cover, looking out. And Songbird, I imagine you kind of walk into the middle of the art gallery. Yeah. And as you kind of step in there, you feel this very kind of odd sensation, as basically you can tell somebody's handling your soul stone right now. And then suddenly 5 men in SWAT team style gear that you had seen previously back at the guild house, the lore house for the Free Council, appear, guns drawn up, and they're like ringing you and looking in all directions. And the 2 hive soul that are carrying that painting, who have like set it down and they're drawing weapons themselves after hearing the thing over the walkie-talkie, 2 of them, well, actually, all 5 of them, because right now those are the only targets, they open fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really should have done that properly, but that's fine. 1, 2 hits. 1, 2.
They all hit.
1, 2,
Or no,
3.
one of them did.
Who didn't hit?
The one with an 8.
Oh, he's got 8 again. Well, and bear in mind, 8 still hits. But yeah. Yeah, no, these guys... Yeah, so you watch as the Hive Soul...
Later!
They get sprayed with these submachine guns. They drop. And then
Hey.
they start to
Can I
move.
say
Oh,
that?
yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm hearing gunshots, I'm gonna just shoot the guy in front of me.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
You want a road for that, probably.
Dexterity plus firearms.
Okay.
Plus, what did we determine? 5? Plus 6?
Plus 6 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
plus 5 damage, I think, or plus
No,
armor piercing.
armor piercing.
Yeah.
Armor piercing. Yeah. So it's plus 6 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Crack goes the
Later,
pistol.
bro.
Yep. Who has moderate amount of bullet
Damage on it is only 1.
Right, but your
Extra successes go to
so your 4
damage.
successes are extra damage. So it's 5 damage total of lethal.
Pierces 5 armor.
Pierces 5 armor, which he was. I mean, well,
I didn't roll that 8 again. Did I roll the 8s? I rolled 1 8.
1 8. Yeah, you want to go ahead and reroll that. Well, actually,
And
8
nines.
agains and the 9s. So 1, 2, 3.
3 more dice.
Roll 3 more dice. Because 8
Yeah, you
again
can't
means
do-
8
you
and
can't
9
do rote
again.
and yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So just those. But yeah, crack goes the revolver. The guy takes a hit, stumbles, is kind of looking, trying to see.
So you got shot in the back.
Yeah. In the back, basically. And just wildfires at you, which I'm going to basically make a chance die. Nope. He knows you're somewhere over there. Plack, plack, plack.
And the guy on the couch wakes up.
Yes, he does. Has been in the process of being woken up, but he has no idea what's going on. He does not appear to be armed in any way. And he rolls over on the couch and just like hunkers down next to the ground on the couch. Weird. What are you doing as this is all going off?
So I'm moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are obviously going to be on the alert, so I don't want to get too close.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say they've got reinforcements coming in,
Okay.
and I'm looking for the stone tablet because I want to get my hands on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yep.
So, so with invisibility, if I pick up the stone tablet, does the stone tablet stay
No.
visible?
You were invisible, and the clothes on you were made invisible, but it doesn't. It's not
Sure.
able to change what is invisible. Which
Okay,
actually
so I'm
does
picking
bring up the question: do you leave invisibility on, Songbird? Because at this point, you now have 5 men with firearms.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, so vroom, that
Just
disappears.
to not accidentally get shot.
Okay.
Right.
So as I'm reaching for the stone tablet, the invisibility drops, and I'm like buck naked.
Yep.
Hi, everybody! Grab the stone tablet,
So there is a glass case around this thing. Are you just
smash it with the rapier.
all right? Let us. How are we going to do that?
pretty
Well,
good.
yeah. You are the target.
Wait, are you smashing the tablet?
No, the
No.
glass containing the
Oh, sorry.
tablet.
There.
Yeah.
Weird.
Now, the Guardian of the Veil is
Really?
here
Too
too.
hasty. Too hasty.
Weird.
The Guardian of the Veil reveals her true colors. No. So, how are we going to do this?
By the looks of it, it's pink mostly.
Right. Let's see.
I'm pretty pale skinned, but the
Yeah.
freckles go all the way down.
Okay, so 1 success. So you take 7 points of lethal damage
Oof.
as basically your brain just kind of like hemorrhages a little bit. Excuse me, actually, it's not 7 points of damage.
It's 2 points of damage.
How so?
Oh, no, never mind. I don't have the spell up anymore. Damn it.
And actually, I realize it is not going to be that because she used...
It'd be 6 because I got an armor, right?
Armor does not do anything against
Oh, okay.
us. Yeah, well, any spell, generally speaking, does not give a care. But no, you will take... Oh! Okay. I'm thinking of the wrong spell. Let me double check. Mind Flay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just 7 points of lethal. Which may knock you unconscious.
You should have bonus hit points with your extra stamina.
I'm at -1.
How many hit points do you have?
No, like I'm at the -1 level.
Oh, wound modifiers.
I've still got
Okay.
I got 2 left of my damage track.
Okay. Yeah. Woof.
All right, so I touch it and like no blood starts leaking out of my ears, out of my nose, out of my eyeballs.
Yep.
But do I have the tablet?
Yeah. Smashed is broken,
Okay.
then you can grab hold of that thing.
Okay, so I've got the tablet and I'm kind of swaying on my feet.
Yeah.
A little woozy.
Back to Songbird, I guess.
What? I kind of lost the thread of what's going on here.
So at this point
The
now,
Hive Soul all get murdered?
2 Hive Souled were shot down and are unconscious on the ground. A third is similarly unconscious and is, well, not unconscious, is wounded.
He's up. Yep.
I have to remember the rules of Hive Souled on the fly here. And so, yeah, those 3, boom, 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 are down. You know that there are 2 more somewhere. A backup by the name of Thanatos has been called for. And yeah, the 5 SWAT guys that have shown up have like started to move from around you and are basically heading to the doorways.
Portals.
Wait,
Oh,
stop.
no, they dropped, right? They should have
You don't
dropped,
know.
right?
Because if they were relinquished, then they just live. If they're
It's
controlled
like,
by...
I'm like looking around like,
Yeah.
Yes, they are still there.
okay.
Okay, teleporters on most of the doorways.
Okay, noted. Except for the...
Blood streaming out of my eyeballs.
You don't see-
teleporters on most of the doorways.
The hole in the wall had one, right? Because we tried to come in that way. Or we tried to come in that way.
No, I think
There's
it
a
was
barrier
just
on the whole room.
on the whole room. Yeah.
So hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm going to fuck that spell up.
Okay.
It's going to be more paradox.
Fortunately, these guys are sleepwalkers.
I mean, it's going to be more paradox because I've
Oh,
already
yeah,
rolled
yeah, no, I
twice.
know.
And
But it would have been more.
yeah. Oh, wait. Ooh, I have spell control now. So
Mhm.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, so it'll be another
But I'm gonna overreach a little
3d10 still?
Hold on. Let me do the spell fast. So I'm going to turn this one off completely.
Got it.
All right.
Craig's
So
flies come to
instant-
bother me.
Instant and then +2 reach. So
Mhm.
3. I got 1. So 5 minus 2 for my tool. So 3.
Mhm.
Or is it +2? Because I've
Oh, it
paradoxed
will be
twice in the
+2.
scene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
4d10.
oof, I'm going to spend 2 mana.
Down to 2. No problem.
I had figured it out at 7
That's right.
dice, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the pool hasn't changed, just the reach. Yeah, so
Good enough.
what does that look like? Because you're basically casting this spell on the one spell that's in this room, but because I imagine Songbird just like slapping the ground or something.
Yeah, I think I walk over like near the exit, like hold them off
Mhm.
and just like kind of like put my fist through it.
I like that. Very kind of like shattering the spell and just
Mhm.
it just
And yeah,
drops.
very like fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, like glass shatters.
Nice. Yeah, and it just kind of falls away. Weird is clinging to the tablet. The guards are, moving to this space. We cut back to Atratus. There's a wounded, starting to, pretty bad off Hive Souled, who's watching and kind of looking for you. You are now visible, but
I did something.
no, because Songbird dropped it. Now that said, you don't know, but incognito presence was cast on you, so yeah. I love that chat.
Man. There's corpses in that other room.
Yep.
You're gonna finally get to do it?
Well, that's what I thought about. I was like,
I'm not in the room with the dead guys.
Like my classic move in stealth is you kill one guy, turn him to your use, kill the next guy.
It's a good plan, right?
Army.
Hey, shout out to Vex. I get a beat from Active Hubris.
Yes, you do.
Let's see. I'm going to, I guess, shoot this guy again.
Okay.
I will do this one as a rogue.
Oh, good lord.
And it's +5, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's +6. 5 armor %.
Correct. Yeah, he did now.
Bye.
Cool.
Yeah, as you just plug one more into this guy, and he drops.
He's like, what the kablam? And
Yep.
there goes his day.
All right, so that's corpse
Is that an
meat.
Active Hubris?
He's trying to shoot me.
Because at that point, he was still up. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
Are you remaining in that room?
I mean, how many turns do I have?
I mean, because that's an action to shoot.
Mhm.
So, you can move as well as on your turn.
Yeah, I'll get up and try to head back towards Art Gallery.
Okay, yeah. So you step out. There's the hall. You watch as one of the guys in the SWAT gear kind of brings his gun up and immediately drops it, recognizing you, and he makes his quick come hither motion. Kind of steps out of the doorway for you, kind of covering behind you, and you scurry your way into the art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Once there, you see a naked weird, songbird with blood on his fists.
Bleeding. Oh, so, a naked weird bleeding from her eyes and ears.
Very true. And
Fun I see.
do some definitions of fun. Yeah. And so there you guys are. And yeah.
I've still got my mage side up after that. Are there any other defensive spells that might fuck up Weird anymore if she touches something?
Yes, there definitely appears to be a number of spells on a number of the different cases and stuff like that.
Okay.
So don't touch it.
Okay.
Can
Can Grandpa get us out of here now?
I mean, we don't have anything yet. We're
We
here
don't
to
have
get
it?
things.
Well, bear in mind, he said that these guys were going to show up and
Mhm.
secure the place.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So if we're not leaving anywhere, then I'm going to sit down and just say I really need an aspirin.
But yeah, there's something called Thanatos coming. I don't know that I want to leave sleepwalkers with it.
Not our problem. That was
I mean,
a
it
deal.
kind of is, though.
No,
I mean,
no, that was a deal we made.
is this in character?
No,
Because
Yeah, this is weird saying this.
because you're cool with just murdering humans.
I'm not murdering anybody.
You definitely are if we abandon them here.
No, it's the Free Council that's abandoning them.
No, they sent them here to help us.
No, they didn't. They specifically did not. They specifically said, we'll get our thing, and then once we're in the gallery, they'll send their team in and they'll handle it from there. They didn't give us the help for all of this that we went through.
We didn't get involved in anything until right now. Like, Songbird got ported to another room, which not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So did I.
they
Okay.
weren't watching you. Yeah. Like,
Anyway, Songbird squared up with the other dudes with the guns, waiting to see if anything else is coming.
okay, yeah. At the moment, nothing seems to be going on. But also, you were not.
Everything is booby trapped. Don't touch anything.
okay, so if we're in here, I'm going to get those dead guys up and let them touch the things.
Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Songbird,
no, absolutely.
can you dry clothes or anything?
Can I dry clothes?
Yeah.
That is more of a matter thing.
That more of
Yeah.
a matter thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want him to literally be a dryer. Controlling key. Go ahead, Ash.
So I'm trying to do my math. I need instant. I need scale because I'm doing it on more than one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it +1 reach to make it suitable for combat in case it needs it.
Mm-hmm. And duration, I believe.
Oh, that's 4 then. No, that's too many reach. I can't afford that.
Now, bear in mind, you do
Don't you
have
have
it
that
as
as
a
a rote?
rote, don't
It's a
you?
rote, right? Okay, so I have a 5 reach. Yeah.
No, you cast as if you were a master, so you would have 3 free reach.
Okay, so instant duration range. I'll take that.
Okay. So just get up one of them. But no, not range.
Scale,
So,
so I can
gotcha.
get both.
Okay. And then just have them just standard non-combat. Okay.
Yeah. Choose I believe for high speech and fat name. No, that's 4. No, 5. Oh, and I have a +2 for persuasion. +3 for persuasion.
Well, it won't matter because it'll cap out at 5. Yantra bonus is capped
Because
out
of
at 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so roll that 11.
Okay.
All right, so what do Atratus-style zombies look like? Because you have these 2 guys who are in suits and they're twins and they cast a spell on their bodies.
They don't physically really change at all. They just kind of get up.
Kind of stop bleeding, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're not like mindless shambling zombies. They just kind of move like people.
Oh, I did realize the one thing, because you were talking about you might have additional yantra bonuses, because right now they have a retainer bonus of, so basically their
Equal to
die pool.
potency, right?
Right. Or to double the potency. So right now they have 2 potency, or 2 dice pool of 2. But if you had more yantras that you could put in it, you could increase the potency instead.
Okay, so it's a -2 to increase it by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will add my persuasion then and roll 3 more.
Well, you wouldn't roll anymore.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you had 3 more, yep.
Just keep the dice pool the same.
So that's fine. Yeah, I just realized we completely skipped over potency. Yeah, so they stand up and just like kind of straight ahead, and yeah, they basically follow your orders. So
Okay. I'm gonna look around the room and see if anything looks particularly interesting.
basically everything in here looks interesting. The paintings, not so much, though. Now that you are looking, and now that you guys are inside the room looking at these paintings are like exarch, like propaganda pieces. Like there's a lot of stuff with thrones on high, with people like, reaching down, power coming down from on high, stuff like that. But yeah, almost all the objects in this room, there's, like I said, the crossed swords, there's books, there's the codex, there's like a crystal, like engraved skull, there's all sorts of shit in glass cases and stuff like that. There is one like suit of armor in like old school plate that looks very like, decorated up. That's like all sorts of spell cast and stuff like that.
Can I see any of the like with active mage, like can I see what the, I guess I need to scrutinize one and just figure out what the stuff is.
Yes, to actually tell what the spell is, you'll have to scrutinize it. If you just want to use them to untrap things, you can just have them go touch things and break things, or break the cases.
Until they because I read the stats, it doesn't appear that Clash of Wills or that like a mental damage on them shouldn't hit me.
Correct. Yeah, they're not connected to. Yeah, so you basically tell them go break all the cases.
As many as they can get, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hit points they have. I don't have their life stats.
They have as much health as the living creature did, but they suffer damage like death mage armor. So basically, most lethal damage is only bashing to them, and they don't actually fall unconscious until
they're aggravated is filled up.
Right. So these two, hive soldiers start smashing cases and just rocking back from stuff. And they break about 3 or 4 of them. Well, actually, yeah, between the two of them, they break 6 or so cases. Yeah, and before their bodies just kind of crumple and just fall over, wounds kind of appearing and stuff like that. And while they're doing that, the SWAT guys have kind of moved out, stepped into like the tea room, in the hallways and stuff like that. And they're like, you can hear them talking. They're like, what's this Thanatos? Do you guys know? As they're kind of looking back, and they're like moving room from room, trying to find some stuff. One of them steps into the room that Atratus had been, and you hear this, and just, yep.
Later.
Yep.
Just slight murder.
Just slight.
Okay. Well, we can grab these things and go if our sleepwalker friends are cool with that. Yeah. Is that enough stuff? I don't want to leave them here when there's something coming that we don't know what it is.
So you hear them starting to move through. Some of the guys are out in the Van Dyke gallery and kind of clearing that room. Some of the guys are making their way out into the main gallery. And at that time, you realize it's the 3 of us alone in the art gallery.
Where the thing is coming, yes.
About that time, where are you guys standing in the art gallery? Kind of
close to the tea room.
Okay, down on the south side. Everybody there? Okay. So in the far northwest corner, near enough right now where Weird's icon is, but I imagine Weird is down in the south near the tea room. Steps just like into the room. Honestly, the way similar to Songbird and Weird had traveled through a couple of different places is you would guess man. It's kind of hard to tell. Heavy black robes over like a black suit. The robes are like done up in like black, like silk robes done with like black stitching in matte of skulls. He's got a like face mask on, hood up and stuff like that. Looks at the 3 of you and just launches his hands out. But let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. So we roll
just D10 plus whatever your initiative is.
Or there's an initiative button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it.
But we're all plus on the initiative, right?
Yeah, you can just tell me what the plus
is. And altered it, which I did.
Okay, so yours is actually 20.
So mine's 16.
16. Songbird is 20. Did you have the +6 in there or not?
I did not.
Okay, so 20.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Thanatos. Cool.
Wait, why did it? No, that initiative is wrong. It included my dex on it for reasons.
Your dex plus
dexterity. Oh, wait, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, because dex plus composure is your base.
Is initiative. Okay.
Yeah, it's not actually rolling that. And then Thanatos rolled a 10. Okay, cool. So yeah, while his hands are
mistake.
Yeah, his hands are coming up. Songbird, you're up first.
All right.
Please remember that mage armor is a reflexive action.
Okay.
But it does cost some mana, so let me know if you're using it.
Okay. I'm not.
Yep.
So all the SWAT team guys that you were so worried about protecting have abandoned us?
They're exploring the house. They didn't abandon us.
Guys,
Sure.
is in here. That's what I first yelled.
Okay.
Instant sensory.
Okay.
Nope. 3. Aggravated. Fuck this guy.
All right. And you're casting Celestial Fire?
Yep.
Okay. And so, oh boy.
I have 2 mana left that I will spend to knock some paradise off. paradox off.
Okay, so we are at this point, I'm going to say this is a new scene.
Plus, okay. Cool.
There's a lot of
That's
time
good.
that's because at this point you guys have had time to talk. Yeah, okay.
Okay, then it's 2 dice.
Okay. All right, so that's 1. So roll your wisdom. Cool. So you just take 1 bashing wound.
Yep.
And what yantras are you using?
Just my shadow name.
Okay.
Just 1 turn.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Just fucking yeet this guy with some damage.
Sure. So
14, 6 dice.
14,
Yep.
6, yep. Okay, cool. He takes
8 aggravated,
8
hopefully.
aggravated. Let me see here.
That's all I got, so...
Okay, cool.
Weird, how much mana do you have?
5.
Okay.
I might need to borrow that.
No.
Cool. So he, just kind of flinches and like looks pissed off. Is still standing.
Yeah.
Tretis.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay.
How I mean, this is like he takes some big serious wounds, right?
Yeah. He looks pretty messed up. But it being a very like attacking the pattern directly kind of thing. Like there are these very like celestial scorch marks, kind of blue and yellow and kind of gold. That looks just very wrong. But yeah, he looks kind of okay. Atreides, what's up?
I have time to start
running
running towards him as well as part of my turn.
Yes. Because, spellcast is an action, not a full round thing.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him because that seems to be my most effective damage right now with the bonuses on my gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it as a root again, also.
God.
+5. That is what. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That actually worked correctly. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got to think. Does he have defense on this? He does not. So cool. So he takes 7 points of lethal.
+6, right?
No. What would you get the +6 from?
Oh, no bonus damage. What was
Armor
There's a
piercing.
armor
Yeah.
piercing? Right.
Armor piercing, and you had +6 to hit.
Oh, I only added a plus. Roll an additional 1. Yeah, okay. So he takes 7 damage.
Oh, yes. Cool. Now he's not looking... well, obviously the hit has really messed him up. And then it's his turn.
Checking my bullets. I've shot 3 times. Okay.
Yes.
He tried to cast guns.
Accurate. Cool. So, again, he kind of reaches his... as he was reaching his hands out. Cool. Oh, hang on. I need to stop doing the just flash rule. I had to spell title.
I have Mage side up.
Okay, yes, that is very true. You see him casting a death spell.
Do I can try and counterspell?
Counterspell, I believe, is reflexive.
I didn't roll my attack at 8 again.
Let's see, do we have... Oh,
so
boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra rolls.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You might
hold,
just be-
please, sir.
Hold,
Hey,
please.
what? No. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 extra.
It's fine.
Yep.
1. Okay.
One
so
more damage. Okay.
1 more damage.
Okay. So yes. But yeah, if someone did want to counterspell,
Universal counterspell, baby.
Oh yes, that's correct. So with Prime, let's see here. Counterspell any blah blah blah. Gnosis plus Prime. Yep.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
10 dice.
Cool.
That looks pretty good.
Modifiers 10.
Oh wait, god damn it. Wait, what?
Counterspell spends your action, but is reflexive.
Okay.
Yeah, let's re-roll that. I gave you 14 dice somehow.
Okay.
Counterspell is a reflexive action.
It's better. That's okay.
Or did you say it is an action?
Gnosis plus Prime plus 3 for the willpower. 5 successes.
Oh, counterspell is an instant action. Gotcha. But yeah, provided she has not used her action yet. So you cannot actually counterspell.
No. But I really want to.
Yeah. So, okay, that's a cool thing to remember.
He's casting a death spell.
Correct.
Oh, but I don't.
If you don't have Mage Sight up, you don't.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Well, actually,
I have Mage.
You did have your Mage Sight up.
I do have my Mage Sight up, but I didn't activate. I didn't spend a mana.
You don't have to cast. Having Mage Sight just lets you see stuff. You're not inspecting the death thing. So yeah, if you want to roll counterspell, you're welcome to. So that's. But you can only roll Gnosis plus Death, and you won't be able to do anything on your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and counterspell.
Okay. So roll Gnosis plus Death. If you want to add willpower, you can.
I want to add a willpower, definitely.
Okay.
And this doesn't count for anything else. So yeah. Oh, I forgot the willpower.
You also forgot your Gnosis.
Yeah.
I had it active.
Yeah, it did that for me too. That's why
Yeah,
it was weird.
Gnosis and Death, it's there.
And then plus 3.
Well, plus
you have to
2.
click Gnosis second.
I did click Gnosis.
Yeah, but second, I think.
Okay. And then 3.
Okay. It does not work. He had 4 successes.
Okay.
So cuts through that. And do bear in mind, let's see here. Oh, okay. So countering a spell with a higher rating in a target spell of a mage with a higher rating in the target arcanum, however, requires that player spend a point of mana. So you are spending a point of mana on that too. Sorry.
Sure.
But yeah, he shrugs that off. Let's see here. Did I roll? I already did. With 3 successes. So you all take.
Did you roll?
Huh? Yeah, that was the first 13 up there rolled before Travis's extra 5d10. Cool. So you all take 8 points of lethal damage.
Words out.
Yeah, you're knocked unconscious. Correct.
Yep. And yeah. So you said 8 points of lethal?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How bad is it?
How many points? You already had 7 lethal, right?
Hang on. Yep. So I'm 6 points into my aggravated damage track.
In other words, to put it another way, it has 3 empty boxes.
Well, no, I have 3 boxes filled with lethal damage.
Correct.
Yeah. So I collapse on the ground.
Yep. Okay. That is his turn. Weird. Actually, yes. Let's real quick double check. Combat and taking damage. So I panic over here.
I I think I make a stamina roll now, don't I, to avoid bleeding out?
I'm double checking that now. Injury and healing. Upgrading damage healing. Where is wound penalties? Marking damage. Oh, each minute thereafter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, so we'll just start the clock. Songbird.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Sure.
I'm running. I'm gunning for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast fist.
You have some crazy wound penalties too, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it just barely offsets my.
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't offset all my bonuses, so. I'm spending my last point of willpower.
Okay.
So the wound penalties will be in there automatically.
Correct.
So I just need. Oh, and I'm going to use one of my roads.
Okay.
And one of my Nightingales.
You
just-
cannot do both. It'll be
No?
you can only apply one dice trick to a roll.
Okay.
If it lets you click both, go for it. But I believe you can only have
doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so +6 +7 +10 dice. $11. I mean, does he? He probably would have had his defense, right?
He is going to have some defense. Shit, my bad.
That'll probably have to be re-rolled
I'm trying to think of.
just because it's so much going on.
Yeah. Let's re-roll it with a -3.
So I'm adding. So just counteract the willpower. Okay.
Sure.
Still
and you're
fuck him up.
yeah, and you're doing lethal
plus-
damage.
That's lethal damage, and it's 5 on top of that,
Oh, so 10 lethal.
or 6 on. No, 5 on top of
Yep.
that. Yeah.
So he's already full of lethal.
And he's stunned and knocked
Well,
out.
he's already full of lethal.
He's fucking dead.
He's
just
fucking dead. I
punch
punch his
your
fucking
hands.
face in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like
You killed my fucking Fred.
crumpled face mask falls to the floor. Cool. What do you do now?
I'm immediately running over to Weird.
Okay.
Oh, we both have life spells.
Is she alive?
Yes. Bleeding out.
Okay.
But I am bleeding out. You've got
I'm like
3 minutes to save my life.
shirt off immediately, like trying to.
I didn't even have time to put my coat on.
Oh, we don't have this spell to stabilize.
So as the three of you are like gathered there,
Like a medicine check?
yeah, if you want to, and as you're in the midst of your ministrations,
I'm like, wait, I have one more dice. Sorry.
yeah, go ahead and roll that 1d10 for your specialization. Nope. And then,
I'm just like throwing my shirt down on top of her,
Right.
like, please stop bleeding from your everywhere.
and so like, and the best part is like, imagine like Weird has still got the codex, kind of held
Yep.
because she just
If
went
possible,
from,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, here you go.
Successes.
So yeah, Atreides is in the middle of like winding up some of the wounds and like wrapping with whatever clothes, and just whoop, suddenly you guys are in the middle of the sanctum back at the guild house, and Samuel Adams, big Native American, literally just hand on the back of Songbird and Atreides, and just it's not a yank, but it's a pull
It's sort
back,
of-
and just places his hands down and just starts murmuring, and there's a little like Native American like kind of almost like a war chant, like Songbird,
Mhm.
you're probably into this,
Yep.
and let's see here. I believe 4 dot.
4 dot to heal aggravated
Mm-hmm.
and a mana.
Yep. And he is not wasting any time with yantras. Oh, okay. You immediately recover 4 aggravated damage.
So that just downgrades to lethal because I was full at lethal at that time. Is that right?
It starts because he can target the aggravated damage. It just goes away. So the aggravated damage is just gone. So everything else that you have, shimmies left. If you, I think you had more than that aggravated, right?
I had 2, 4, 6, 7 aggravated.
Yeah. So you now have 3 aggravated and 2 lethal. And your eyes pop open.
Weird.
Hi.
And there's a sigh of relief. And he goes,
Where are we?
safe.
Where's the tablet? Do I have it?
Yeah, you were like
You're still holding
clutching
onto
at it. He goes, and you can see Alexander Hamilton is like standing next to you panting, and like he's like, the Imago like would not. There was something in the room. I could not reach you.
Huh.
But once that Thanatos dropped, I could get you out. I couldn't even tell you that I couldn't get you out. And like he like
it's a good thing he's dead then.
You can see like distress in his face. He's like, you weren't supposed to stay there that long. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
We freed the stuff for you.
Yeah. Okay. And like reaches out, no, and he reaches over, places his hands on John Jay and Samuel Adams, and they're suddenly both gone as well. And boom.
I motioned for for Atratus and Songbird.
I mean, I think we're for sure.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, like come in.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you guys are gonna have to learn that when a witch says something, it's a good idea to do it.
What did you tell us to do?
Get the fuck out.
How though? Honestly, we couldn't have even if we wanted to.
Well, leave the room, perhaps.
Let's all,
but yeah.
Go take some naps.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yep. And Alexander Hamilton, like, kind of like he's giving some space. He's standing back there. Ben Franklin is like watching like intently from the doorway. Outside, there's like the door to the room is open. There's more people outside, milling around, who've been kind of involved, kind of watching remotely, so to speak. And Ben has got his hand over the doorway to keep anybody from walking in. But thank you. That was kind of courageous.
Yeah. We might have to talk about some rearrangements of our deal.
That perhaps seems fair. If nothing else, we at least owe you time to recover and
a hollow.
Yes. Yeah.
And I just pretty much I'm ready to fall over. I'm 1 lethal away from being maxed out.
Oh, okay.
I guess you. Okay.
But I can heal it when I sleep.
Right. And so he says, okay, let me take you back to a safe place.
Somewhere to nap.
One more thing. Can I get some dry clothes? I'm lying under Songbird's shirt, right?
Yeah, you're under my shirt and jacket right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We will arrange that. And he walks out and starts, calling for, well, let's get some clothes for the size nothing. And basically you end up in sweatpants and a big shirt and, and I imagine Weird is death gripping that codex. Yeah.
Yep.
And Santiago arrives in the taxi. He said, and Ben basically gets in and helps Weird in. All of you look beat up as hell. And they drive. And you guys end up driving out of Philadelphia proper, out kind of towards the outskirts into suburbia. And Santiago pulls into a driveway, and Ben says, "This will, you are welcome to use this." And you're in front of a super cookie cutter 3-bedroom and the house looks the same as every other one.
Mhm.
And they're all made out of ticky tacky, and they all look just the same.
Yep,
What the hell is a ticky tacky?
made out of ticky
It's a poem.
tacky.
Little boxes.
Yep,
It's a poem.
or as I know it, the
Things on the weeds.
Yep. And so Ben Franklin hops out very quickly, helps you guys out, walks over, unlocks the door, and hands the key to Songbird, I imagine.
Mhm.
And says, "Stay here. We'll come see you in the morning. Recover. We'll double check on your injuries once we've made the other building clear. We still have some work to do, but then we'll come back and we can renegotiate." You guys get inside. It is moderately furnished. You could easily see this place being a show house, on a lot and stuff like that. No pictures of people or anything like that. The fridge is stocked with Totino's pizza rolls and frozen pizzas. The fridge has got
beer.
Yes.
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah. Beer, number of brands of different soda. The beds are all very nicely made with not hospital, hotel, style, fold downs and stuff like that.
We're gonna get them motherfuckers bloody.
Yep. And the hot water works. Ben hands that key and basically says, "Make yourselves comfortable," closes the door, heads back out to Santiago, and they drive off into the night. It is 1 a.m. 2 maybe.
Is there any way I can sort of scrutinize what the guy did to us to see what that spell was?
No, because there's an instant spell.
So I can't look at the physical effects it did to us to determine what it was.
At this point, looking at it, you can see the effect, but at this point, there's no active spell effect to look. But yeah, you guys decayed and withered at an exceptional speed.
That wasn't a spell that I could do.
No, it looks like it is a step above in terms of death magic. Yep.
Death 4.
So I'm presuming my phone got toast?
Within the pool.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on how new of a phone. Probably not. Yeah, it probably did not make it.
And there's no way to adjust that with luck, right?
No. Now that said, it is a matter thing.
Can I? I do have spells to fix broken things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a matter of 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as I'm heading to my bed, my phone went in the.
The pool.
Yeah. With all of
I can
the rest
try.
of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're looking at Negredo and Albedo.
And Albedo.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 for instant. Do I need the reach effects?
You could take an hour if you wanted to.
Yeah,
It'll be an hour, sure.
Yep.
So I wouldn't need any reach.
Mm-hmm. And you're casting with potency of 3 by default.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you take an hour, just go ahead and cast it.
3.
No, I don't have to worry about having left traces or anything. Blood splatter everywhere. Incognito presence.
There's a little bit, but the Free Council has kind of claimed it. So
they're going to clean that up, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Womp. Easily fix your phone after an hour.
Thanks. So I'm gonna hang out my clothes in the bathroom, just over the shower.
There's a dryer.
Okay, I'll put them in the dryer. My coat too and everything.
I imagine we're all moving very, very slowly as we're doing these things.
Yep.
Weird. You still have aggravated damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Though amusingly, while Weird is all sorts of messed up, I believe Weird has no more wound penalties.
No more wound penalties.
Yeah. So Weird is looking messed up and probably does not feel great, but it actually isn't really slowed down at all.
So how much? We took 7 lethal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Did the spell he cast get rid of aggravated damage and wound penalties?
What his spell on
It nukes out the aggravated and everything just shifts to the left.
correct.
Okay, so do I have wound penalties?
You possibly
You might
do.
not. You only took that 7, so
Yeah, I have 7 lethal.
Mm-hmm. So are you all the way over to the wound penalties or not?
I have 10 total, so I have 1, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So technically, you should have only rolled 10 dice on that spell, but I'm not going to stress about it. Yep. Yeah. For repairing the spell or for repairing the cell phone, I'm not going to stress. But yeah, you guys have a moment of downtime. There is a shower going on. Clothes are in the dryer. There is beer in the fridge. Frozen pizza.
I went a moment alone in a room.
Sure.
I'm calling Shodell.
Mm-hmm. He picks up. Weird.
We've got the tablet. The grimoire that we were getting.
Shodell's not getting this fucking tablet, I'm just saying.
Well, he goes, what tablet?
We came to Philly.
Oh,
For
okay.
grimoire?
Well, I mean, last you had told him was you were going to Philly. I don't think you'd mentioned the tablet, had you?
nope.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got a tablet.
Oh, okay.
But we took it from some Seers.
Okay.
I'm not confident in our ability to get it back to New York
What?
on our own.
Mhm.
I'm not handing this to any guardians.
Hey,
Not a single goddamn guardian.
yeah, you're not here. So go ahead.
So, can you get this to New York, and then we'll pick it up there and return it to the Arrows?
I have no connection to that.
You have a connection to me, and I'm holding it,
I can take you.
and then put me back.
I can potentially. Go ahead and roll your guardian status. So I
What's
think
that?
go ahead and roll your guardian status in dots. So I think
Sure.
just one.
Yep. Hey,
Okay.
So you've just been holding the tablet the whole time?
And so Shodell says, "Okay, give me a second." And then, yeah, you are suddenly whoomp, in. Actually, you're in a, small, tiny like balcony or backyard, fenced yard, and he says, "Hello, weird."
and I look fucked up.
Mhm.
Yeah, hi.
This is the tablet. As
Yeah.
he kind of takes it. Okay.
I'm not letting go yet. This is for the Arrows. We're doing this to recover this for the Arrows.
Okay.
I need to hear from you that we're going to give it back to them when we're back in New York.
Okay. This is your thing. Sure.
Okay.
What's so special about it?
I don't even know really. They just want it back. But the Seers had it, and it was in a central location in a storehouse of all these other artifacts. So I don't know why it was so important to them.
Okay.
But they
Hey,
also killed it.
Travis, weird. Y'all want some pizza rolls?
Okay. Well.
But they also want to. They also killed the cabal to get it, like 30 years ago, 60 years ago, 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
You know what guardians do,
No, wait.
right?
No.
6.
Like, we're
6
aware
years
that,
ago,
like,
yeah.
what they do is they take things they think are dangerous and lock them away.
Yeah. Well, they hold on to things that are too dangerous for other people to have. So, but yeah, Shodell says okay, and then basically places his hand on you and kind of nudges you, and you're back in the room.
Okay.
You just hear the end of a sentence. Pizza rolls?
Yeah, I'm down, and I'll come out.
Okay.
Is there any more beer in that fridge?
Yeah.
And I don't have the tablet at this point.
Yep.
So, given the interest that Seers had in this thing,
What thing? The pizza rolls?
No, the grimoire.
Okay.
I have a pretty strong feeling that they would be after it to get it back. And I didn't think the three of us traveling alone on a train back to New York would be able to defend it.
Okay.
So I've asked Shodell to hold it until we get back. I'm going to ask you to trust me on this.
I don't trust the fucking Guardians.
I don't.
Again, you know what they do. You know that your whole thing. You know that your whole thing is locking away dangerous items. So you took this thing and just gave it to him. Just fucking gave it to him.
Yeah, I throw my beer
You
across
just
the room.
trust he's gonna give it back. Fucking seriously?
Yeah.
We both had shit riding on that. You didn't.
When are you guys going to learn to trust me?
When you do something trustworthy, god damn it. How many times have you just fucked off and left us?
Okay.
How many times have you just up and left us?
Do you know why I smashed that case? Because I know if I didn't, he would have.
Yeah, so what?
So exactly, he's our tank.
Yeah, he's the one supposed to be taking the damage.
He's the guy that's supposed to be taking the damage, not getting blown up by traps.
We could have dispelled the magic on it.
I'm the one that dispelled all the things tonight. Weird. I yell from the other room.
Sure. After you started tripping them.
Everyone go to bed.
I don't think we're ever seeing this grimoire again, and I'm really fucking pissed about it.
If we're not, then I'll help you break it out.
No, you won't. You're not going to break into the Guardian storehouses and steal their shit. No, you're not.
All right, everybody go to bed. We're not in any position to have this conversation. We're going to definitely fucking talk about this though. Because you can't, you know what?
Fucking do that.
You can't just ask us to trust you.
And you don't trust us.
Shit.
Anyways, I'm going to fucking bed.
Whatever.
And
real quick,
slam a door in your face.
Body control speeds up healing by how much?
Hour and a half for lethal.
We're at a
32 times faster is the current math.
Okay. So
it does not heal aggravated damage though.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
it's
lethal.
Bashing and lethal are 32 times faster.
Okay, so in the morning,
all of our lethal will be gone by the morning.
Right. Okay. Cool. And on that,
how about aggravated?
No, it doesn't at all.
It's not fast enough. It's not a big enough spell to do that.
Yep. Okay. Aggravated tends to be crazy supernatural and outside the norm to heal. So yeah, that's 1 week per point of aggravated damage. Who all has aggravated? Well, Craig has some.
I've got aggravated.
And you're the only one? 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, on that happy note, as my family falls apart, and the only time I've actually seen Ash pissed off, this is terrific. I love it.
I've been really nice.
At this point, you have triggered her librarian senses. She's not happy. I dig it. This is good stuff. So we will see how this all wraps up next week. So cool. Good stuff. I love it. One of these days,
I just want to quote Drew. I quote, "I think Philly will really bring y'all together."
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Well, good stuff. Yes. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was a good one. I enjoyed this, especially because this is absolutely destroying that woman who now you have no idea who she was.
Yes, I know.
But absolutely destroying one mage and another mage showing up and going, "Sup, guys?" Blap.
Later.
And
there's a gunshot in there too.
Oh yeah.
Credit to Atratus.
Yeah. So there was this is what I've been wanting to get to, is where it's super scary when mages fight mages, because there's a lot of power flying around and they can do some crazy stuff to each other really, really quickly, including stealth stink attacks with celestial fire and just burning them out of existence.
Later, bruh.
It's effective.
it is very effective.
Songbird cast yeet.
Well, I haven't even done that yet. Yep. So, but yes, thank you guys for hanging out. Come hang out with us on Discord, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Let us know down in the comments or over on Discord of what you thought about this episode and what you think about. I almost said Craig. Craig has not done anything wrong. Weird.
Craig is
giving
We
the
love Craig.
the
We
grimoire
fucking
to
hate
the,
Weird right now, though.
Yeah.
yeah. So this will be good. This will be some fun, which is good because I've been wanting to get into some of the politics stuff of the concilium. So we'll see how this all wraps up. Yeah, we will see you guys next week. Yeah, that's all I got.
For a Friday the 13th special episode.
Ooh, I don't know how
We gonna get
special it will
spooky.
be.
Just as special as all of our other episodes.
Right, exactly. So,
So yeah, it'll be the Pillory Weird episode.
all right, guys. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Stay lucky.
Stay alive.
That too.